let me make sure I'm doing this right. Give me a second. Give me a drink, bartender. You see that one? Alright. Queuing up music for the funsies. This one is Interference by Odling and Eagle-Eyed Tiger. While I get the stream set up. Make sure this isn't too loud. Just the volume. That's still loud, hang on. That's looking a little better. Alright, so Twitch. Yes, we should be good and live. Let me check. Good and live. Let me check. Audio's looking good too. Nice, nice. What is up, chat? How you doing tonight? I've been looking at my background. You know, my Twitch one with all the GIFs and stuff. Yeah, it's not entertaining enough. We need some more. We need hang on, let me I'm looking for something. A specific something. Can I chroma key? This'll do. Alright, let me... Sorry, chat. Waiting for people to roll in while we're doing that. Gonna spice up my background a little bit. Yeah, so... Let me just add one of these. We're wanting image. Call it... Make it visible. We are looking in my miscellaneous folder. Right there. Unload when not showing. Otherwise it uses up way too much CPU if it's just constantly rendered. I think these cute little guys belong somewhere special. And what a better place than for ducks and geese to become friends and them to stand side by side in harmony. This is the grooving corner. I need to duplicate this. How do I do that? It's been a while. Cut me some slack, chat. Yeah, this one we can flip. And we want that one over here. This one right there. Lock those puppies in place. Let's go. We got some new spice to the background. It's gonna take even longer to render now. What is up, chat? How's it going? What convenient timing. Our song just ended. Let me try and get like a synthwave mix going here. Illusions by Odysseus. Chillwave, synthwave, same thing. It's got that same sound. Alright, so my background is looking thoroughly swagged out. Let me queue up Minecraft. I love how I've been looking over my past streams and videos and stuff, and you'll just see over time how my background evolves from this simple image of this like vaporwave sunset, and how it's transformed into this party house we have right now. We've got Moose Meese or Mooses, Google AdSense, 2 dancing geese. I believe those were some of the earliest to come. Then there's 2 rats on either side. It's very symmetrical usually. 2 dancing, twerking raccoons. Don't worry, they get paid. 2 ferrets going ham rolling on the ground. And 5 of these little, I call it idle jump. Everybody calls it the Reddit guy. It's not supposed to be the right guy, but I made it. I made that one. I'm relatively proud of that. And so that's why there's 5 of them scattered across my background. Minecraft giving some real advice. Let me go over MC Java. Be anti-racist, kids. You heard it here from Minecraft first. Now do as you've been told. Make sure this is sized correctly. Sorry, I have to do this every time. There's not an option to just select a nice resolution. I have to manually drag it every single time. So that's as large as possible without cutting off my chat visibility in OBS. That's looking real good. Remember, kids, don't be racist. Excuse me. Alright, so let me just check my stream one more time, make sure everything is working as planned. Ladies and gentlemen, we are having some technical difficulties while rendering. Why? What is the issue? I swear, if somebody in my house is... No, it's my computer speed. It's not like Twitch. Let me reload, see if that fixes it. I think it might be because I booted up Minecraft. It's freaking out a little bit, don't worry. We're fine. It's been a while, I'm giving my computer some time to stretch here. Oh, that's looking... It's been a while, I'm giving... There we are. Let me get that music going again so I can check the audio leveling. Because that would be wise. Doesn't it make sense to check the audio leveling in a stream about stuff? Because that would be wise. Doesn't it make sense to check the audio leveling in a... That looks great. I'm gonna pause that because I don't want to use up too many of my resources looking at that. Alright. What is up, chat? What is up? We're playing Minecraft. You already know. It's a good day. It truly is. What can I say? Loading. Alright. here we are. It's been like at least a month since I've done this. No, it hasn't. Yeah, it can't have been a month, but it's been a couple weeks. Got phantoms outside. I don't have a bed. I have two iron pickaxes. I have a whole stack done. Dang. Oh, I got in here 3 diamonds. It's enough for a pick. Be nice if I could get like, what do you call them? Silly enchantment table. That would be cool. Okay, so I'm recuperating. Give me a hot second. I have fish. Oh yes, I was fishing last, wasn't I? Raw cod, cooked cod. We can actually cook that right now. It wouldn't be difficult. Puffer fish, kind of useless at the moment. Wheat looking good. Let's smelt this up. All right. Sorry, I'm just checking the stream. It's been a while. Making sure everything's working correctly. Fun fact is that this stream is being brought to you via standard OBS and not Streamlabs, because Streamlabs has been kinda sus recently. That's a way to lose my viewers. Guys, Streamlabs is sus. And myself, as a person who cares about open software, I do not support Streamlabs. So that is why I am continuing to use standard OBS. I was actually going to switch to Streamlabs. I've been using standard for the longest time. But I was going to switch because I'm like, oh, well, my friends use it. Must be great, right? Let me turn off particles real quick. That might be, translucent, rain and snow, trees, default sky, fog. Ooh. Can I smooth lighting off, fast graphics? Let me make sure this is all working. Fog. I don't have fast fog. I have either off or fancy. That's no good. Is this where particles are? Man, I never know where this stuff is. That should be fine. Nope, they're still here. Let me see if I can go skin custom video settings. Yeah, video settings. Smooth lighting level. No, brightness, bright, dynamic lights. Off. No, fast. Doesn't fast look terrible though? Animations. Particles. Minimal. Yeah. If we don't need them, don't use them. There. It's looking better. I want to test the... Well, I don't have a dark space to test that dynamic lighting, but I think it looks really bad when it's set to minimal, because it's like a couple frames per second that it updates, or like it takes longer for it to update. It makes me nauseous. I don't ever get nauseous while playing first-person games unless there's something funny going on. Fun fact, your frame rates will improve in Minecraft while looking up because you are rendering less things. That's still nobody's fun Minecraft facts of the day. If I can speak, jeez. Oop, my bad. Alright. And then I can turn this bread and this wheat into bread. Maybe. I don't know. We're risking it, fellas. Ooh. Nice, nice. Give me the goods. Run. Book it. Nice. Alright, that's a multiple of 3, meaning sad. There we are. Bread. Take it. Don't want it. And I can use some more torches, some more pickaxes. Yep. It's 4, so you're gonna need 4 of those to make 16 of these. Oops. There we are. And then I have 17, but a full stack would be pleasant, so we're just gonna make that, pop that in there for when we need it. 15, 11, those are torches, done. Let's make some more sticks. Great. We got sticks, torches, iron pick. Isn't it iron pick? That's an achievement, right? Oh, I think that's the song. I'm like, what's that sound in my right ear? No, I think that's the song. You should be good. And then I will work towards getting obsidian later. For right now, this is looking good. We could store those away. Don't feel like doing it right now, though. Alright. Into the mines. Still nobody. Your game looks awful. You're not using smooth lighting and crap. Shut up. I do what my computer can. I try my best, okay? Yeah, that dynamic lighting is bad. Dynamic light's fancy. That's the one thing we want to be. Yeah, look at that, much better. It doesn't look so jittery. Hello. Looks like I'm playing. Ooh, I've been here! I know where this is. This is, the spot where I revealed what my next album was gonna be. And it is available, in case anybody watching was curious, stillnobody.bandcamp.com. Or just check out my YouTube channel, it's Still Nobody, and you will find my latest music release, Dumpster Fire, which is all the demos that I had and never did anything with. Because lazy, because didn't know what to do. All of that available for anybody to listen to. It's a free album, you can download it if that's your jam, if you want to put it on your like MP3 player, if you still use those. I still use an MP3 player, don't feel bad if you do. Ooh, cobwebs. Epic. The small price to pay for iron is broken legs. Mining. Why? Don't know. There's actually a server that I like to play on I've been considering streaming it, but like it's niche would be a pretty decent way of explaining it. And I don't want unnecessary hatred to be brought to some server that I like. And so I think it would be better just not to stream that, because you know you're gonna have like one person who's gonna be, let me just cause ruin in other people's days for no reason, and they'll like figure out the IP of the server and join it. Nah, I don't want to bring hatred to a community of people. Therefore, not gonna like yeah, not playing on that server. I'm playing single player. Easy. Nobody watches though. Ravine, big ravine. Holy smokes, that's... Oh my goodness, do you see this image? What's that one image for that ad for Minecraft that's like... heckin'... It's like... an... You know what I'm talking about? Those ads you get that say, play Minecraft for free or whatever. And it's got like... I think Steve kicking a skeleton off a like bridge in a mineshaft like this. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like, this makes sense. Anything interesting? No, not really. But that... I would search up the image, but I don't really feel like it. Where am I? That's where I came from. Alright, just want to remember my sense of direction here. I can place a torch to help with that. Here's some coal. Always useful. Experience as much obliged. We'll search down there. More coal. Oh, it's just a little coal hole. Sounds like it should be a slang term for something about sex. Coal hole. It just doesn't sound right. Here, let me change. Accidentally opened Chrome. Give it a second. Yeah, click out of that. Let me change the title of the stream. Minecraft is still relevant, right? There, change that. Update done. Nobody's watching. That's okay. I don't mind. What would get people to watch? Nobody watched my last Minecraft thing either. Maybe if I like... Hang on, maybe if I open Discord. Because I know Discord will like notify people because I have my Twitch account linked. Or it won't notify people, but it'll be my status. I'm gonna open Discord. Yep. Whoa. Anything interesting? Maybe. Let me just make sure. I don't know. Alright. Sorry, my condolences. Back to the game. Hate to take up time, but nobody's watching. Who really cares, right? My computer is like having a heart attack right now. What? You have OBS streaming Minecraft with Discord open and your browser all at once? Yeah, I do. Got a problem? Punk? I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. But like, so now is the point where I decompress and talk on the internet. And people listen. Or not. Usually not. That doesn't matter. You know what? I'm having fun. And that's really what counts. And if I'm not harming anybody else in the doing so of this, who really cares, right? It's my philosophy. That applies to many things. So, I'm really, well, allow me to elaborate, give you all some history. Pens are cool, like fountain pens, and I always thought they looked funny, and I wanted to try one, because, oop, that's a creeper. Dang, bro. Alright, so, I always thought fountain pens were cool, and I was like, hey, that's pretty interesting. I want to try one of those. And so I did. I own a Platinum Preppy, which is like the cheapest fountain pen on the market. There's nothing bad with it, but it's not amazing. You're getting what you pay for. It writes. Sometimes the ink flow jams. I don't know if that's just a me problem, but it hasn't been doing that as much recently, so maybe the pen just needed to be broken in. I don't know. But it's a reliable pen, it does the job, and it's inexpensive, and it functions nicely for the inexpensive price. You can get one on Amazon with some ink cartridges for like $7. It is cartridge converter based though, which means if you want to buy a cartridge converter to use bottled ink, you need to pay more than the pen itself costs, which is a load of bogus. I don't know, man. That just doesn't make sense to me. So, I was like, well, I got the Preppy to be like, are these interesting? Can I write with one? Because they're a little fussy sometimes. Especially, I was concerned about the way I hold my pens, because I use a very unconventional grip, because it's just what I've always used for my entire life. And so, like, I don't use the standard triangular grip. I use this wacky, like, I'll describe it to you. My index and middle finger go on the body of the pen, where you would have the triangle grip, and then my thumb wraps up and touches the knuckle of my index finger. And I can write like that. And that's the most comfortable way for me to write. And so some pens, like take a Lamy Safari for example, it has a triangular grip section built into it. And so I know that's not for me because I don't use a triangular grip when writing. So I was just doing it to try things out. And I really like it. I think it's fun to write. Ouch. Jeez. Yeah, so I think that's cool, and I was thinking of getting another one. Especially since it's like Christmas time, I can, I don't know, put on a wish list or make it like a gift to myself. And I was looking at some. I have like 4 in mind. I went through a lot of decision making, And let me just build up a little. Went through a lot of decision making, picked some ones that fit me. I'm looking at a relatively low price budget because I'm not spending any more than $30 on a pen. It just doesn't make sense in my head to do that. So my budget is $30 or less. You can get a lot in that range. I know there were some Jinhao pens, I think, but I was just overwhelmed with the quantity of choices I had, and so I didn't look at those. Plus, I didn't know Jinhao as well as a company, and I suppose what a better time to learn than first impressions, right? But I decided to go with something I heard a little more about. So I actually have these all open in tabs. Let me quick read them off to you. They are the TWSBI Go, the Diplomat Magnum, the Pilot Metropolitan, and the fourth option I was looking at was a TWSBI Eco, which I took off because it's like just over that $30 range I was looking at. But I can talk about these. We have all the time in the world. It's my stream, I talk about what I want to, because it's my jam. And so, let's start with a TWSBI Go. This is the least expensive, I believe, out of them. It's like $18, $19, around there. Yeah, it's like 19 or 20 bucks. It's pretty good. TWSBI is a company, dang, that's highly renowned for their quality in pens while maintaining a, well, shucks, while maintaining that inexpensive price point. So you get a lot of bang for your buck, so to speak, with these, and that sounds appealing to me. And the TWSBI Go has a built-in vacuum ink filling system. So there's this little it's like a syringe. Like, I'm sure you all are familiar with how syringes work, but it's like one of those for the filling mechanism, and then you press on it and it slurps ink into the pen. And so that's really cool because it works with bottled ink out of the box, no converters required, real easy, real simple. And I'm thinking, that's great, because I want to use some bottled ink, because there's so many choices to be had with bottled ink. And so that sounded like a good option. The only problem is it doesn't have a clip on the cap, which I know sounds really stupid, like what pen doesn't have a clip on the cap? But to me, that's not a problem, because I don't ever really clip pens anyways. I don't have a place to clip them, or if I do, I just think it looks silly. Because I don't have like a good place to clip them. I usually just stick them in my pocket. And so that wouldn't be a problem for me, but if you really love clipping your pen into your pocket or something like that, you might not want to go for that one. But it's really aimed at a starter pen. It's not meant to be anything too special. And I'm aware of that. Hang on, I will be right back. Enjoy the music, and I'll be back in a minute. Alright, I am back. Sorry. Sorry for that inconvenience, but no fears, mate. I am not Zeus, and I eat only yabbies. More on that in a bit. So, I was talking about fountain pens, and the TWSBI Go. Now, I'm not one of these people who thinks using a fountain pen makes you look all prestigious and fancy. I think it's just a writing utensil. Like, at the end of the day, it's just a way of getting ink and thoughts onto paper. So, this whole, like, I use a Mont Blanc and it makes me look fancy because I'm a CEO of an important company. Yeah, I don't like people who use fountain pens for that reason, because they don't really truly appreciate the pen as being a kind of an art form mode of writing. They instead focus on the material value of it. And I don't like people like that either. Listen, bud, if you can't admire pens for being beautiful, and instead look at them only for their price, who's to say you won't admire me for being beautiful and will only look at my price, so to speak, of like ways of using me, huh? Who's to say? Nobody is. Nobody knows. And that's how it's gonna be. And that's okay. Because we can just say no, and choose not to be friends with these people. Problem solved. Easy as that. Look at that, I solved world hunger. Just kidding, it wasn't world hunger, it was, like, friends. Either way, I solved a problem. You can thank me later. Hold your applause. Yep, that was a goner when I saw that gravel fall. There's some lapis over there, which I can use. I don't have a water bucket on me, so I'm gonna have to bridge around. That won't be difficult. And gather some blocks on my way. We're on hardcore, so that's a concern. I want to eat something. But yeah, pens. I was talking about the TWSBI Go. That's when I was eyeballing, and it's nice because it's inexpensive. And yeah. Other pens I was considering. While we're on the topic of TWSBI, let's talk about the TWSBI Eco. This was one I was looking at. It jumps right over my $30 price range. It's like 32 bucks. It's so sad because it's such a beautiful piece. It's everything the TWSBI Go is, but instead of using a spring-loaded filling mechanism built into the pen, it's like a cartridge converter, but as part of the pen. Ooh! Shucks! Somebody... Thank you, person in chat. Thank you. I always forget to change back to the game. My condolences. I'm so sorry, Barbarian Krug. Thank you immensely for reminding me. I always forget. I need a second monitor. Where was I? Oh yeah, I was talking about silly pens. Ooh, spooky? Let me block this off, actually. I was enjoying the screen anyways, Lamel. Thank you, I've put a lot of, I would say effort, but I don't know if you can call it effort, into my background and making it interesting. So in case I forget to do that, at least there's some kind of entertainment going on instead of a still JPEG. I got all those things. So I was talking about the TWSBI Eco, which is exactly like a TWSBI Go, but it uses this little twisty thing to fill it with ink instead of spring-loaded, like, bar you push on. You can, like, look up an image if you have... Ooh, that's scary. If you want to see what it looks like. And it's pretty good. It's a reliable pen. It does the job. I would rather call it art. Thank you. Let me quick pick that up and run out so I don't get burned alive. And yeah, it's everything a TWSBI Eco is, but it has a clip on the cap so you can clip it onto your shirt. And the filling mechanism is a little more intuitive, I guess you could say. The only problem is, it's easy to bump the little twisty thingy for putting ink into the pen while you're writing, because it's just sitting open on the back there. And if you nudge that while writing, it might, like, spit ink onto your paper or whatever, and that's no good. So, that's another thing I was looking at. Two other pens were the Diplomat Magnum and the Pilot Metropolitan. And the Pilot Metropolitan, it's fine. It's a cigar-shaped standard pen. Looks like how you'd expect most things to look. It's made of brass, so I expect it to be pretty durable. It's astounding that it's made of brass for such a low price point. So that sounds reliable. Problem is, it's a cartridge-based pen, and it uses Pilot proprietary cartridges. So you would need to buy like a Con 40 in order to use bottled ink with it. Basically, corporate BS propaganda to make you buy more things to make your pen work. And I don't believe in that, so... leaning on the, erring on the side of nah with that one, if I were to get a new pen. And then finally, the Diplomat Magnum. It looks like a pretty good pen. I don't know a whole lot about Diplomat, but it seems fine. It's a resin body, so it's more of a, like, plasticky style material. I don't mind what the material's made of, so long as it does the job, right? And it comes in colors, and one of the colors is this really, like... I need to get an image of this on stream. But it's this really beautiful, like, purpley, I don't even know what you'd call it. It's called prismatic purple. It's really something. Ooh! There's a first-time chat from a viewer. It says, what are you getting a new pen for? I just like pens, and I wanted to get another one. It's Christmas. I thought I'd treat myself with something fun. So where's my screen capture? Here it is. There it is. Hello, stream. This is Diplomat Magnum. Yeah. See, it looks nice. Gonna not share my screen anymore. I get anxious. Like, I don't know, I feel safe and secluded in my realm of this. Never before have I wanted to buy it. Oh, shoot! I forgot to pause the game. Hang on. Technical difficulties. We're experiencing some drawbacks in the stream. Great. Now that I've done that, let me eat and place a torch and pause my game while I speak. So, Barbarian Krug says, never before have I wanted to buy a pen so bad until this stream. I know, right? It's really strange. We should be hopefully good now. 'Cause you never really think about pens until you look into it, and then you're like, whoa, you haven't made a shield, you fool. I know. It's way more convenient to hold torches, but I suppose I could swap between them. Yeah, I should make a shield. You're right. Let me do that. Yeah, I'm playing on hardcore. I need to take this seriously. Let me make a shield really quick. I'll head back to home where I can... This is an interesting predicament. But yeah, it does look tasty. It's a very delicious looking pen, isn't it? And so I like that color, and so that's one of the benefits. And the website that I was looking at it on also gives you a free bottle of ink called Private Reserve, I think. So that's cool. That's terrifying. I'm alive. I need a shield. The more that I, like, navigate back to home to get a shield, the more I feel scared. Imagine not using a shield. SMH couldn't be me. I know, right? I always use a shield. I'm an expert at remembering that. Couldn't be me. I think I came from up here, I want to say. No, I was getting stuff from up there. Maybe from this way. I need to light up my path, too. You know what, I'll put a torch here so I can... if I can do things correctly. So, the Diplomat Magnum is nice. I like the color. That's a very big contributing factor into why I like that one. Because there just aren't other pens that I've found in that color. And very pretty, very edible looking. Don't eat your pens, you might die. And it comes with free ink for the time being, because that shop has like some sale going on. So that's pretty awesome. Very pretty pen as well. That was almost devastating, but we're good. And the final one, let's see. I think that's it, actually. I talked about the... Is the pen shiny? Because if so, I might eat it. Yes! I think it is shiny. You can see a bit of a glimmer in the photos. I can pull it back up. Never mind, we're heading out quickly. Is this it? Yeah, this is my hole. Let me quick run home, eat some food, get a shield, and come back into the mines. Maybe check my farm, get a bed. I don't have one of those yet. But yes, it is shiny. Okay, I'm alive. The surface, the sun, it's so beautiful. I haven't seen it in, days. Let me quick whip myself up a shield, organize my inventory a little bit. There we are. That's looking way more OSHA friendly. Rotten flesh, I guess I'll store it in there for now. Coal, that just takes up space. Redstone, lapis gold. Iron, raw iron. We'll store this in the bottom so I can smelt it later. Alright, so let me pause my game instead of just like tabbing out and go back to my screen capture. And I can show you the pen again. Very, very fine. Very, very cool. Looks shiny. It's got some blue in that purple. There's a couple different images of like different angles. That's what I like about this site. They have a bunch of different images. Here's an up close. You can see the texture of it and how it's more purpley in this light. So I assume it's like a kind of shine between purple and blue. That's the nib. That's the cap. It's the thing itself. A couple of other diplomats along with its brethren. These are the other Diplomat Magnums. And here's a writing example with the different nib sizes. The rest are just more pictures of a couple of these lined up. That one's kind of artistic. I like that. But as you can see, go back to here, for the time being, this will probably change, I assume, after the holidays. This shop, which is gouletpens.com, is giving free ink with this, so that's cool. And you got some interesting colors in here. Like, I like this one. It's a nice pink. What's the practicality of pink? Don't ask. Practicality isn't the point. It's just pretty, and that's what counts. It's a lot like fountain pens. What's the point of using a fountain pen in 2021? It's pretty, it's fun. It can write smoother than ballpoint pens. It takes less force to write with it, so if your hand ever cramps while writing, you might like these better. I don't know. I just enjoy pens. That's all I have to say. So that one's looking pretty good. Yeah. Some pens I excluded were like Noodler's pens. Now Noodler's is an ink company. I can stack these on top of each other now. We should be good. I could actually smelt stuff while I'm gone. That would make sense. Whip out some coal. There's some. Alright. So. Where was it? Oh yeah, Noodlers. Noodlers is an ink company, and I love the company's, like, moral standpoint so much. It's really something to get into. Hang on, we got new chats. Nah, fountain pens are so cool. Thank you, yes. It's nice to have people who think that they're cool, unlike my parents, who are like, why would you use one of those in the modern day and age? Don't they, like, spill ink everywhere? And you have to explain, oh, no, they're better. Maybe in the 1800s they spill ink all the time, but we live in the modern day and era where pens don't do that anymore. They've been optimized. Oh my gosh, that is terrifying. We run fast. I know spiders can climb, but I can... Son of a... This is it! Ladies and gentlemen, this is how we die! Dang! Oh no! I should have used my shield. Looking back, I was scared. No! You're kidding me. Oh man, this sucks so bad. Well, now what? I can spectate, I guess. Where's my house? There it is. My lovely little home. I had a little farm going on with sugarcane and wheat. It was a humble abode, but you can look in chest in spectator mode. And then I love spectator mode for this part though. You can look at your mine. That's beautiful. Caves intertwining. So we got to see some real beauty. And amidst the depression of all that, I even had an axolotl in a bucket. Oh man, that sucks. Dang, I should have been more careful. That's entirely... Ooh, an amethyst geode. Very cool. I should have been more careful. Why will it... Barbarian Krug said earlier, why will it not let me host you, bruh? I don't know. I don't know what hosting people in Twitch is like. I'm not that familiar. Is there something else? Real King Hours. Oh, do you mean like pronouns and stuff? I don't really mind. Oh, host working? Good. I'm gonna make a new world. Create new world. We're gonna call it... What are we gonna call it? We're gonna... It's real... It's real King Hours. I like that. Hardcore. Oh, that's in game mode, sorry. Hardcore, yes. And then world options, I don't really mind, just go. But in terms of pronouns, I'll go by anything, whatever suits you. Personally, I do prefer she, her, but it doesn't matter. If you call me he, him, I don't mind. I mean, it kind of makes sense. I sound like he, him. Born he, him. But if you want to make my day, call me she. And I will probably appreciate that subconsciously. Real Queen Hours. Aw, thanks. We do be on that, those Real Queen Hours for Minecraft. Yeah. Spruce Forest, this is an interesting situation. We're out of music. I knew it sounded silent. We need new stuff. Beyond. This is probably... Actually, no, there's one called Dune. Inspired by the movie that just came out. I haven't watched it, but it sounds interesting. Here we are. By Astral Throb. A mix called Dune, so yeah. There we are. New music. We're good. Let's continue. Let me get an assessment of my surroundings really quick. Forgetting to play music brings me back, Lamau. Yeah, there's a lot to pay attention to while streaming. I never realized the intensity of it until I actually started streaming. Because you watch people on the internet and you say, oh, well, that's not too hard. But then you try it yourself. You gotta make sure your screen is on the right thing. You gotta make sure there's music in the background so it's not boring. I suppose it just takes time. Charisma is a big thing. I've gotten better with that, but yeah. I've gotta head out, but I'm gonna leave your stream open. Have a good one, says Barbarian Krug. Bye-bye, thank you for stopping by, and thank you for the kind words. Hope to see you in the future, maybe? Perhaps? Anyways, have a good night. I was talking about Noodlers. Noodlers pens. And Noodlers, as I said, like maybe twice, 3 times already, they're an ink company. They don't specialize in pens, but they made pens because why not? And they're good pens. They have flex nibs, which means you can get some really beautiful line variation. But the problem is... Let me just get that last block. Well, there isn't really a problem. Their pens are quite amazing from what I've heard about them. They're made of biodegradable plastic, which is so cool, because love the environment and a happy, healthy environment with plastic that degrades faster than the standard stuff is always awesome. But the problem is, the little itty bitty minuscule problem is that the... Oops, almost fell off. The pens have a smell to them, which sounds really odd. Like, plastic isn't supposed to smell like anything, but apparently biodegradable stuff has a... I've heard it's like vulcanized rubber, kind of like that, which is similar scent to tires. And, you know, I don't have a problem with the scent of tires, but I don't know if I want my pen to smell like tires. So, it's this weird disconnect between, well, do we take the biodegradable plastic? Does the possibility of it having a scent overweigh all the other cool things? And that's a bunch of stuff to juggle and work with. And it's a flex nib pen, which tend to, and let me grammatically word this properly, flex nib pens tend to write wetter than standard pens. They just do. And on standard paper that isn't designed for fountain pens, you know, whatever you find in this, like, Walmart, it doesn't like a whole lot of ink being dumped into it. It'll bleed through really easy, which I suppose if you want to use every other side of your page, that's fine, but that's also not very eco-friendly. So I've decided, since I'm gonna be using mostly that basic crappy paper, better not. I do love the idea of biodegradable plastic, though. That is so appealing. The black chicken. Yeah, my shaders, like graphic rendering, is a little wonky sometimes. Not sure why. But that's okay. We make do. And I can talk a little bit about Noodler's Ink. So it's a company that started making ink out of frustration with other companies, because the other mainly proprietary ink companies like Pilot, I think, makes ink. A lot of pen companies make ink. Yeah, pen companies, ink companies, is they were money hungry, as a good amount of companies are. And the cartridge-based filling mechanism of pens was taking off because it was an excellent source of revenue for these pen companies to make ink cartridges that you put in there. But it was also putting plastic in landfills, and cartridges are way more expensive than bottled ink, and ink would fade in sunlight, and it wasn't high quality. And so this fellow, Nathan Tardif, said, I can do better. And he made Noodler's Ink, which is designed to withhold very difficult circumstances. Take, for example, being sat in sunlight directly for several days. It'll still maintain its beautiful clarity in color and everything, and so that's awesome. It's also water resistant because it bonds with the cellulose in paper, and so if you drop your paper in water, no fears, mate. It is perfectly fine. still legible, hasn't smeared off, hasn't washed away, and that's some real, that's something else, and so I love that company. Noodlers Inc. They make good things out of the goodness of all ink kind. If I can get my axe out. I don't want to die on day one. Jeez. Man, oh man. Alright, so there's a spider down there. There's also a light. I kind of want to check out that light, but spiders are tricky. Back, fiend! We live to fight another day. It's dark, but I want to check out what this light is. It might just be glow lichen. Yeah, I forgot glow lichen existed. The more you know. We are not doing good on health. Nevertheless. So that's Noodlers, and why I love them. And Noodlers Inc. is the cheapest ink per ounce available on the market. In case you were curious, and they come in all sorts of fun colors with different properties. They have like lubricating inks for piston-filled pens. They have this and that for whatever. They have polar inks, which will stay liquid and flow in your pen up to -20 degrees Fahrenheit, which is impressive. And yeah, pretty much if you need an ink to do something special, Noodlers probably has your back. Ooh, leg. So that's all the pen stuff I have to say for now. If you want to hear more pen stuff, I always have more. I can say everything I know about pens. Or Linux. I also know a lot about Linux. Or not too much. I know the history of Linux. Freedom, free software. My favorite kind of software. Don't get me wrong, proprietary software is sometimes really good. Like Minecraft, I believe, is proprietary. I think it's been like decompiled and reverse engineered a little bit. So like you can find source code of Minecraft, but I don't think it's official. Don't like quote me on this, I'm guessing at half of what I'm saying. So occasionally, proprietary software can be just fine, where you can't see the code, but the specialty really comes in when you have developers who love their craft and want to share it with the world, and so they make open source software, which is computer programs where you can see the code behind them, and you can create your own variations of it if you want to, and that's very fulfilling, and I love that mentality. Anything I've coded is open source. I have a GitHub page. I haven't done a whole lot. I think I just have a game I made called Tunnel Gunner. What am I doing with a furnace? I don't know. I was gonna make one of these things. Hang on, I need sticks first, don't I? Campfire. I haven't done this in like a minute. A hot minute. Coal. Grab the logs. Bop, bop, bop. Just like that. I am too cool for school. There we are, my humble abode, where I pray to not be killed. Yeah. There goes my pick. It's okay. We got a new, better pick. It's like the old one, but cooler. Thanksgiving happens in less than a week. Holy smokes. November is going by so fast. It was just the start of November yesterday, I swear. It does not feel like however many days have actually passed. Let's see, 19? It's the 19th already? It was Halloween last week. I'm telling you, it doesn't feel like 2.5 weeks. No. That's strange. The older you get, the more it feels like time goes faster. And I've been thinking about why this happens. Maybe it might be from a lack of appreciation of time, or a lack of things you need to do when you're younger. You don't really have responsibilities when you're 5 years old. You sit there, you, what are common 5-year-old tasks? Maybe kindergarten? Learn how to, read, write, maybe? Color inside the lines. That's a tough skill for kids to learn. But they eventually get it. And I suppose that applies to a lot of life. Color inside the lines, do this, do that. And part of what I like with art and music is things that don't color inside the lines. Things that deliberately and specifically try to do something new and interesting. Like, noise music isn't interesting. It just sounds like noise. But if you take noise and incorporate melodically into other things, I think then it can be useful. I've made some music, and I've experimented with using noise in melodic and rhythmic fashions, and you can get some really interesting things. I think without enough noise, music sounds too plain, which can sometimes be a good thing. It depends. Like if you're writing an orchestral ballad and you have a clarinet solo, yeah, you don't want noise in that. But if you're writing a dance track, the noise might be helpful. It might fill in the gaps in the sound, but it's a very delicate kind of thing. You don't want too much noise. Like life. Wow, we can apply these things to life. You don't want too much noise in your life. You don't want too much noise in your music. You want just the right specific amount. And it's something special to find that. The little in-between between noise and not noise. But I've been working on new music, and I will reveal it on stream. It's really special. So my previous works of music include an EP, which I named Dissonance, and an album, which I called Mess. Notice this pattern of negative, kind of noisy words. Excuse me, I suppose you could call them. And to combat this, I wanted to make an ironic title for my next thing. I was going to make an overture, which, if you're not sure what the word overture means, it's good, fam, I got you. Overture is like an extended musical opening to something, and so I wanted it to be this sort of ballad, this beautiful extended piece that's like an opening, but to what? What does it introduce? And only I know. I suppose I can tell chat. They won't mind. But it was only recently that I discovered I was trans. Recently meaning like within the past year and a half is when I started questioning it, and I've accepted it. And I wanted this to be like the beginning of a new perception, if that makes sense. Should not walk on fire. A new perception of myself, through myself, with myself. It makes sense in my head, it doesn't when I say it, really, but that's the whole deal. The spiel, the shebang, synonyms for things. And that's what I want my next musical thing to be. I want it to be a ballad sort of thing. Yeah, that's what I'm working on. And I've started working on this piece like 2-3 days ago. I've made some good progress, and I'm actually using a slightly different software for making music. I used to use Mixcraft 8, but like a couple months ago I paid for Mixcraft 9, but I haven't used it because all my old projects were in 8, and it's not fully cross-compatible between versions. Where is that skeleton? That might be them. I am so low on health right now. I didn't even notice that until I start fighting this frickin'... Oh, I'm like panicking. We're good, we're good. No, take Nabbit! I just want berries. I want food. Give me the food. Something, anything for sustenance. And I suppose in a way it isn't a new, it isn't an overture as a new way of perceiving myself. It's more of a realization, I'll put it. I should put that in the tag of my stream. Do they have a trans tag? They might. They should, if they don't. They do! Well, dang. That's going in there, too. Epic. Alright, very cool. Now we can attract all the like-minded individuals as the forest burns around us. The ashy smoke. I've been writing things, mainly about my confusion in life, and there's some pretty decent writings. Like, I would not call myself an author. I wanted to be an author when I was younger, realized it wasn't a very practical full-time job, and decided to be a computer programmer instead. But I write some good things sometimes. I don't know what you'd call them. They're not poems. They're not short stories. I suppose they could be called short stories. They're memoirish in the cadence of them. But I would say I'm very good with words. And so that's why I like writing. Because I can make some really impactful things happen on paper. That's why I like pens. I like writing. I like pens. Whoa, it's almost like the two are connected. Who would have guessed? You use pens to write? Somebody who likes pens also likes writing? What? Never would have guessed. That's an outrageous claim. Yeah, I might read those sometime. If anybody watching wants me to read one of the things I wrote, they're not long. They're like maybe 2-3 minutes to read aloud. I can read one of those on stream if you want. If anybody watching is like, hey, I'd like to hear that, just like say something in chat. I don't want to bore anybody because this is a Minecraft stream and I don't want to be like, we're not doing Minecraft, I'm reading my writings, my musings. Nah, I don't want to take away from anybody's experience. Fish. Those are tropical fish. Let's see if I can find like puffer fish. Or not puffer fish. Cod. No, it's all tropical. These things though, this is food. I need to get up. Air. Ooh! Hey! Let me get some air and I'll check that out. Helmet? I'll take that. Patrol the area a little bit. There's a gold block down there. I might need an iron pick to get that. Ooh, gold. Hair protection. Thorns. I'll take thorns. I remember the first time I ever heard that sound of a current pulling you downwards. I was so confused because I'd never heard that. I'm in a boat and I'm thinking, what the heck is that? What do I need? I need iron. Smelt it up. Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. Berries. Food? I'll take it. Maybe we can attract some fox friends. In the meantime. Yeah. My week has been interesting. Ooh! Dolphin jump. I didn't know they did that, but it makes sense that they do. I can take that, but I want to leave it. I think there's a chance I get more experience if I leave it. Whoops, pressed the wrong button there. I'm fiddling with my controls while this is smelting. There we are. That's great. Alright, surface. Let's go. Nice. Oh, we got the dolphin enchantment. What is it called? Like, Dolphin Friends Forever? Dolphin's Grace, there we are. Super speed water Sanic time. Get some more of these. I can cook them and eat them if I'm desperate. It's a very sad food, tried kelp. I actually had seaweed. It was actually quite a while ago. But I've tried seaweed. Not my favorite. In fact, I didn't like it. It might just be the type of seaweed I had. But I would not eat it again. It's not something that I would say, I sure did love that seaweed. Let me get some more of that. Nah. Maybe it goes better with something. I had it plain, so that might be my problem. There we go. More food. It's always scary in like the harder Minecraft difficulties when you don't have food. Because taking damage will like kill you with time. Yeah, I need to... There we are. There we are. And... blip. There we are. Got it. Got a chest. Got the goods. The sun is about to set. That's okay, we can head back. No, we already explored that cave. It wouldn't make sense to go back. But we do have an iron pick. Some food. We have berries. Berries don't do a lot, but we get what we can find, eh? We have plenty of kelp, which should hold us a little bit. Kelp goes out fast. It's not a good sort. Is that a jungle biome? Ayo, is that a jungle biome I see? I'll take it. I will take it. I haven't seen a jungle biome in forever. It's refreshing. I didn't know there were so many biomes to Minecraft, but apparently there's like tons. Sheep. Oh my goodness. Shears. Do I have enough for shears? Yeah, I do. You know I do. We use shears because we're not mean to the sheep, and we want to milk it for everything it's worth, and you get more wool with shears. 3 wool! We don't even have to stay up. That was a nice voice crack. Good one, Zach. Yeah, no problem. Anytime. Anytime you need some wacky Zach moments, wacky still nobody moments, I will provide them. Look at that bed. Epic. Thank you, sheep. You have saved me from the horrors of night. There we are. Grab that. Grab this. Explore a little bit of this jungle. Bamboo! Holy smokes, I've never actually used bamboo, because I haven't seen a jungle biome. What do you do with this? I'm pretty sure it can be used for stuff, but I am not familiar what. Don't mind me just grabbing the berries. Snatching them from the foxes. My frame rate is not doing great. I wonder why. That's okay. I don't think anybody's really watching anyways. That's alright. That was a nice spike in viewers though. I had like maybe 4 or more people. And yeah, I have 21 followers now. Wow. That's a lot. Like, in the grand scheme perspective of things, it really isn't, but... yeah, look, from my eyes, I'm a little Twitch streamer who is happy to be graced by the eyes of anyone. Wow, that's so cool. Thank you everybody who followed. Let's do some real quick intermission follow shoutouts. The Antken, the Alet, if I'm pronouncing that wrong, I'm sorry, Barbarian Krug, and yeah, that's it. Shout out to all those people for following me. Much love, many thanks. Glad you like my content. It's always good to see people who are invested. How long will it be before my Twitch channel has like more followers than subscribers on my YouTube? I think my YouTube has like 33 subs. I did start Twitch after YouTube, so that makes sense. I streamed on YouTube for a while, but then I realized YouTube isn't the place really for streaming. It's great for posting videos, but streams, nah, don't exist. Well, they do exist, but like, I think to myself, I never watch streams on YouTube. Or not often, unless it's somebody who I'm already subbed to, or something of the sorts. I just realized I should be picking up these cocoa beans. You could make stuff with that, like cookies. Cookies are so inefficient, but they're so fun. Who doesn't love cookies? Can you not climb up vines? Or do they have to be touching the ground or like lower? Yeah, there I go. Ouch. I knew you could do it. I need to... There we are. Cookies. Grab myself a, hopefully, sapling of one of these things. I hear things. Oh, that's what that is. What are these interesting vegetal sounds around me? Ugh. Is there a way to... Yeah, there's a vine. There we are. Check the top for saplings. I want some. Doesn't look like it. Oop. Any on the ground? Nah. We wait. How's my inventory looking? A little cluttered. I can get rid of the wheat seeds. They're an inefficient source of food anyway. Ooh, looky here. That's all we need. We need one. We can propagate more from that. And then 4 cocoa beans again. It's plants. You make more from it. We can... The world's our oyster at this point. I do not have melon seeds. And pumpkins? This is a perfect place to set up home. I like this, like, intersection of river stuff. So, I kind of want to build a house in that tree. That'd be pretty awesome. Else, you could build it over here. In this tree? In one of these tall trees. That would be so cool. It's not a very efficient base, but who asked about efficiency? Not me. We're looking for coolness, not practicality. What are you, cringe? Oh, it looks like the vines should grow down naturally. But I want a quick way up there, so I'm gonna snip a couple and take them with me because I do have shears. I'm gonna do that on this side. Thank you. I'll just put that in my inventory right here. Bop, bop. Ah. Small problem. There we are. Right up here. Nice, nice. Some dirt. I don't know if vines can grow on dirt. I think they can. But what do I know? Can grab a few. Only enough to get me up. Great. Shoot! That was scary. There. Perfect. Home. This is house. This is home. I'm gonna put a... Yeah, we'll put another dirt there. Using logs? Why? Nah. I think it would actually look better with... Ooh, I should really... You're freaking kidding me. I gotta go all the way down and get that now? So... I'm learning German. I'm taking a German class in school. And... we're reading a book. It's like a super early reader, beginner book, but that's the point of it. This is only my second year of German, so we're not looking at anything way too complicated, but we do have a book, and it is about German. It is written entirely in German, and I do understand it, and I feel so cool for being able to comprehend a foreign language. I didn't need that block there. Why'd I put that there? I don't know. Now we have a bed, and we have a home, and I'll put a chest here. Oh, this is beautiful. Wow, I feel so happy and like in my comfort zone. This is precious. How's my stream doing? Quality looks average. Oh, we completely missed it. Did we? Yeah, we did. There's a song in here by... Am I... I'm tripping. Hang on. There's a mix, a synthwave mix that has... Yes, sorry, it's called Breathe. My bad. Yeah, let me cue that up. I'm gonna skip the first song because I don't like it. It's a little too... like... It's this, but for 6 minutes. I don't know if I can handle 6 minutes of that. So we're just gonna go to here. And there is a song in here by Loon. That's like 30 minutes in. So that's gonna be a little while, but I will be able to pick out that it is Loon because Loon's music has a certain sound to it. And yeah, it's pronounced Loon, not Loon, because it's got an umlaut on the U. Loon. Yeah, while this is happening, I have Discord open. I'll quick check whatever's going on in here. I'm gonna think that's a joke. Alright. Actually, I'm gonna skip ahead in the music because I feel like it. To Loon. The song is called Cerise. I'm gonna butcher this pronunciation. Cerise de l'espace. French, probably. Skipping ahead because I feel like it, and it's 9 o'clock and it's late, and I like to sleep. This Friday went so fast. It's 9 already, like... Friday is my day off. Yeah, that sound, that synth has such a Loon feel to it. It's really something. This is my house. I need a way to indicate that it's my house. Like a pillar. How do I differentiate this tree from all the others? Torches, clearly. Oh, still hungry. Can you not place torches on leaves? Guess not. Well, darn. Dirt. What's the word for dirt in German? There has to be a thing in German that's very common is that they will... I keep trying to switch to my torches in my hotbar, but those are in my, like, hand secondary. So there's a thing in German where they will say words. There's a thing in German where they'll say words. Whoa, really? I wouldn't have guessed. No, I'm joking, I'm joking. But if you want to say, like, Matchbox, for example, would be let me get my R rolls going here. It is Streichholz would be Matchbox. Or might be Streichholzschachtel, something like that. And then Matchbox car would be again. I need to get my R rolling good here. Near warm up. Streichholzschachtel Autos would be Matchbox cars, and that's all one word. And it's my favorite German word, right alongside Französisch, which means French. I just think Französisch sounds super silly, doesn't it? Französisch. It's spelt funnily too. It's kind of hard to remember, but yeah. So Französisch. Oh, that's the end of the song. Yeah, the Loon one that I was thinking of. Another one that I like is also by Loon, and it is Rêve Lucide, which means lucid dream. You'll notice this has a similar sound to it from what you just heard. Alright, I think this is sufficiently lit up, probably. And the vines should grow down, hopefully. Doesn't it have that same sound? Yeah, I like Loon's music. Very cool. Very aesthetic.
Aesthetic.
That's a funny word. Aesthetic. Ecstatic. Gonna plant my cocoa beans. Make myself some coffee. Nah, there's no coffee in Minecraft. Yet. Mojang. You know what you should add? Coffee. I would play Minecraft a little bit more if it had coffee in it. My tree looks ugly with the blocks of dirt hanging off, but it's fine. It's my tree, and I love it for who it is. And though I may have put those dirt blocks there against the tree's volition, it's fine. This is a good round. We almost died day one. We found this. If I fall off, I will die. So just be careful. And it's a nice home. In a jungle biome. Melons, pumpkins. I'm happy. This is a good place. I'd say it's a good place to wrap up the stream too. Let me just refill my health and finish up this song and I'll head out. Oh, this part's interesting. It's an interesting break.
Want to dance? We should, get out there.
I wrote lyrics for this. that sounds super cringe, but I did. When I first heard this song, I liked this break so much that I came up with lyrics that you could sing to it. I can sing. Well, I could. I kind of sang my heart out earlier today, and by heart I mean my vocal cords. I can like feel my throat being sore from that. Yeah, it was like a joking sing with some friends. We were bopping out with a piano in a band room, and they're like, "Oh, you should sing something," and so I did. And to make it like this meme, I wasn't actually trying to sing. I was like doing this really fake, out of tune garbage. And I was going pretty loud there, and so my throat is sore from that. But I could sing. You know what? That's a decent way to wrap up. Let me close out of Minecraft. Switch OBS to my lovely little background, which got such praise earlier. Feeling good about that. We don't need the be right back thing. That can go bye-bye. It's an entertaining background. It really is, isn't it? Alright. I can sing. Yeah, I can sing. Let's wrap it up. I want to make sure my audio leveling is good, though. I want to be louder. Normally you do, but in a situation like this, I want to be almost equal. So let me just talk normally, and quick check the audio levels. Da-ba-da-ba-ba. Be almost equal. So let me just talk normally, and quick check the audio. That should be good. It's a little loud than I would normally have it, but I'm singing along. It's supposed to be this way. Here you go, chat, to all the nobodies out there, all the still nobodies out there. I have it in a text document. I need to warm up my voice a little. While this is going, I'll do some shooba-bops or something. Doop-bop. Where'd I get this idea? Let me sing into the abyss. Let me possibly embarrass myself. Well, nobody's watching, I don't think. It says 2 viewers, but I think that's me and Barbarian Krug said they'd leave it on. Alright. You're only getting this once. Let me skip ahead. Or, no, we'll leave it. We'll let it go. Yeah.
Hey, wanna dance?
Wanna dance? We should, you know, get out there. Just for tonight, let's open up and sing. I can't sing, by the way. I never wanna let go, 'cause I know that tomorrow we're dying. Can't get the tempo right. Let me go back. That sucked. Alright, that was my warm-up. Let me try that again.
Get out there.
Just for tonight, let's open up and sing. I never wanna let go, 'cause I know that tomorrow we're dying. Hold my hand, we'll fly. We can be whatever, just this time. This ain't in key, I know it. Oh, and never say goodbye. Even if the world's turning red, hold on, just try. Don't keep your soul inside. Open up and sing, for tomorrow we die. That was ugly. Though the thoughts all that left behind of a caring, a part of my mind. I had to take that down the octave. I can't sing for jack, but I tried. I haven't sung in so long, and my voice is tired and it hurts from earlier. Oh, that was awful. That's all you're getting. That's a good way to end up the stream. Wrap it up. Thank you, everybody who stopped by. I appreciate you. Much love. Thank you to all the 4 people who followed me. Much love to you all too. And I might stream in like maybe a week, maybe less. You never know. Whatever happens. Probably less because I have break halfway through next week. So, new stream sometime eventually. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Love you. Hearts and kisses. Good stuff. Pasta la vista.